Yeah.
Yes.
No. You know what? I just heard a syllable and I think I know what she said.
Oh God. Wait, why? I can't. Listen.
No way! You know what? I want to hear Envy say it. In her real angry voice. Would that be cool? Hold on, let me consult with the dragon.
This is going to be...
Ready? This is the first, you guys. A-Kon first.
Take two.
Colonel Mustang is dead sexy. In a miniskirt.
And now Zero will pick up his guitar and play a little song he just composed called Colonel Mustang is Dead Sexy.
Colonel Mustang is dead sexy. Any time of the week. But never freaking again. I'm not picking anyone because I'll pick with the flower.
White rose. Lauren! Nick, you know about this one. Can you say the frosted Miniwheat Rant?
Is it just
I didn't do it. That was her idea.
That's what it is, right?
What?
That's what it is, right?
That's some topical cereal?
Yeah. Corn flakes, cow chocolate, something.
Yeah.
She wanted me to say a little original line somebody wrote years ago.
Last year.
It was
It goes,
last
what?
year.
No, this one doesn't. This one's just cereal based.
Will you call it a frosted mini-wheat?
No.
I am.
No.
All right, someone else, please. Does someone have a question for Zero?
No. I see a hand with you. Yeah, you.
Okay, like, what got you into anime? Like, what first got you into anime?
Satan. I mean Zero.
Same thing.
Oh my god.
The first show that got me, and it really was a show that got me into anime very early on, was when they were first starting to run Voltron here in the States. After Voltron, you know, Thundercats, things like that really picked up. But as far as, of course, I'm too young to know at the time that, oh, this is from Japan, this is anime. The first thing that was shown to me that it's like, hey, this is anime, was two things. One, I'm not going to mention the title up here because it is a daytime show. The second one was Ninja Scroll. I got into it. Okay, I'll go ahead and say the first one. They decided to show me La Blue Girl for whatever reason. This is anime. I don't want anime anymore. That's not right. Yep. Wow.
The first thing I ever saw was a little VHS of Akira, many years ago. Not very exciting, is it? Okay, moving on.
Like,
Yes.
Are they asking how we done our jobs?
No. Yeah, it's anime.
I don't understand.
What's the first anime you ever saw? What about that?
Is Speed Racer?
Yes.
Are those Wonder Twin powers? No.
I'm joking.
Speed Racer.
Well, that's me. Okay. Well, you know, like Zero, I was watching a lot of shows when I was little, and I didn't know that they were anime. And then about 8 years, I guess, we kind of started the same time, you know, me and you and Monica. About 8 years ago, somebody in Houston I was working on a video production with said, hey, you've done a lot of theater, haven't you? And I said, yeah. And he said, do you want to go and audition for this place in town called ADV Films? I went, what for? And he said that they do this stuff called Japanimation.
Yeah.
Oh. And I'm like, really?
Back in the day.
In Houston, huh? And so I went and auditioned. At that time, it was a little teeny, just a little kind of a hole in the wall with a couple of guys doing this thing they do. And we, I guess, started. First one I ever did was Street Fighter 2.
Yep.
Yes. I played Vega. And you know, I mean, that was how I kind of stumbled into it, and didn't realize until then that a lot of the shows that I had watched when I was young were I'm gonna take it down now.
I was like, I don't like this at all.
Question.
Yeah, this is for Chris. Ghost Stories is one of my favorite shows.
Yeah!
And I know that the dub is very different from the sub.
Yeah!
Yeah. I was wondering how much was scripted and how much was improv, and what's your favorite line?
It was scripted about 60%, and about 40% was Steven and we coming up with things kind of on the fly. He'd be like, Pat, get topical, get topical. Let's get topical, let's work it out, let's make it hot. There's something funny here, I don't know, let's work it out, let's make Paris Hilton, I don't know.
Barbra Streisand.
Okay, my favorite line... some of my lines are so horribly... actually... my favorite line is, it's really subtle, and I mean, if you're a big anime fan, you'd appreciate it, but it's, it's when he has his arms up like this, and it fit the flaps perfectly. I just said, hey, I'm going to sit here and do my little anime pose. But my second favorite line was, yeah, so my mom walked in and I'm doing this midget, and I went, what? That's more along the lines of the typical ghost story affair.
Thank you.
This one's for many people.
We set up like a partition.
Right here. There's the two videos on YouTube of FMA, the FMA Chibi After Party.
Yeah, the OVA.
The OVAs and the one with future. What was the if there's any come on to be able to rely on like with FMA?
What I've heard is that they're still in negotiations. Funimation is still in negotiations to nail down doing those OVAs. And obviously, because they're so short, no pun intended. Obviously they're not going to be like, you know, nobody's going to buy a DVD that has a 5-minute thing on it.
Yeah.
So they'll probably. I would. So they'll probably be packaged in some special way. In fact, I've heard tell that there are some new, very cool FMA box sets coming out. Yeah, so they may have kind of a bonus.
Whoa. Anime voice acting because if it goes away and there's just subtitles,
No, it's good.
said it, you could always replace the host with
I love you so much. Hey, I'm Vic Seacrest. Coming up on American Idol, this person can't sing.
Oh, well.
That'd be awesome.
Vic's too nice for that.
Except I like girls.
Oh, damn! See, that one out. Seacrest out.
Right. I'll be Brian Seacrest, his heterosexual brother.
There you go.